Hey everybody, Youssef here. So you're gonna learn guitar and you wanna know which one is better to learn on, the acoustic or the electric? Well, I'm here to tell you that it depends. It depends. I'm here to tell you, you can learn on anything. You can learn on an electric. You can learn on an acoustic. One is not a prerequisite of the other. They're both separate instruments. So there's a fallacy when people think about guitars. People think that you should start out on an acoustic and work your way up to an electric somehow. Like it's up here and acoustic sort of down here, right? I'm here to tell you, you can start on either instrument just fine. Depends on if the instrument is good or not, right? And if you like it. And if it plays a type of music that you enjoy playing or you enjoy listening to, because you're going to be playing it, you're going to be listening to it. Why do you want to be a guitarist? What is it about the guitar that makes you want to play? These are internal questions that you should ask yourself. And how do I see myself in the future enjoying it? Most people will see, well, I see myself playing this music and that music. And generally, it's going to be one or the other, acoustic or electric. If you want to learn acoustic guitar, then I would go out and buy an acoustic guitar to learn on. If you want to learn electric guitar, I would go out and buy an electric guitar to learn on. If you see yourself playing the electric guitar in the future and that's sort of where you want to land, I would start with it. It's really what you want. What's your heart want? That's what you start playing with. But here are some things to think about between the acoustic and the electric. The acoustic is right here, ready to play at a moment's notice, right? So you can pick these up and you just start noodling on it or playing or whatever you want to do. That's the fun of them because they're just so accessible. There's no place to plug it in because this one is a pure acoustic. It's not electroacoustic, and we can go into that later because you can add a pickup if you don't have the electric part of the acoustic. You've seen the acoustic plugged in and it goes to an amplifier. It's an acoustic, but it's plugged in. That's right. It's got a pickup in there. And if you want, you can put a pickup right here. Plug it into the amp. Here's a pickup. I'm installing this pickup into the acoustic guitar, into the orifice. You can add effects to it just like in an electric guitar. I've added reverb and delay, maybe a little bit of chorus as well. You can take it anywhere. You can go busking with it in the city, and you can play in the streets and maybe grab some dollars thrown at you. It's really fun to do if you haven't done that. Play songs at parties, barbecues, play outdoors, play with friends to sing along. All of these things are perfect for the acoustic. Singer-songwriting, perfect for the acoustic. Like Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift. They're not writing, flops, right? The strings on this may hurt your fingers a little more, but not much more. Your fingers are going to hurt whether it's electric or acoustic. The other thing I will say about an acoustic is when you go with an acoustic, 9 times out of 10, that's really all you're going to buy along with this, with maybe some strings and a pick. When you go with the electric, there are more things that you're going to want to buy, and the list can grow quickly. But with an acoustic, it's just buy the acoustic, buy the strings, you're done. You just replace the strings and get your pick if you're going to play with a pick, and you get started. Because this kind of cedary, right? Acoustic guitars are, they're woody. They're woody. Yeah, they're woody. I mean, I think they're woody. They smell like a little cedar. It's like your own little cedar chest that makes music. Never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she tells you she's an orphan after you meet her family. Okay, so electric guitar, there's a lot to it. One, I would say it fits much easier in your lap than the acoustic. At least it does for me. Much thinner and less awkward for me. It fits better for me. The neck on these tend to be thinner, and the action tends to be lower on the electric guitar. So you have pickups where the acoustic guitar you don't. This is a pickup selector, so you can select which pickup you use, whether it's the bridge pickup or the neck pickup or somewhere in the middle. And this is your tone. You can still play it without anything. So you can hear, and it's not going to wake anybody up next door. If you need to practice quietly, you may want to get an electric guitar. You can practice this quietly, and if you plug in, you're still going to have headphones on, and it's still going to be quiet to everyone else. But to you, you're going to be jamming out, right? Don't turn it up loud, but you're gonna be able to hear yourself. One of the greatest benefits of the electric guitar, I would say, is the ability to hear yourself in a fully produced environment. By that, I mean with the effects. People say it doesn't make you a better player. It doesn't, but they're fun. Let's talk about effects. This is the metal sound that people like with the electric guitar. It's called distortion, and you get that out of either an amp, or you get that out of a stomp box, or you get that out of a digital audio workstation. So this is clean. Distortion, you can add reverb and delay. And with this kind of sound, you could get something like if you go with the electric guitar, if you're going to plug it into something, you're going to need to plug it into either an amp or to your laptop, to your DAW or your digital audio workstation. You're going to need an interface. So between your computer and your guitar, you're going to need one of these. This one's by PreSonus. It works great. You plug it in here. You have a USB out here that you plug into the computer. That's it. That's it. So which is it? Is the acoustic or the electric better to learn on? I'm here to say you can learn on either one. Learn on what you want to learn on. Learn on the instrument that you want to end up playing on. That's what you want to learn on. Acoustics can end up having a high action, which can be very disheartening for a player if they're trying to learn how to play and they've got all of this string to push down and they can't make a single chord because the strings are like, you know. So it's good to get a guitar that's got a decent action on it, that is adjustable, and that you can play fairly easily, and that just feels good. I hope this helped you make your decision on what you want to learn on. I think you already have a great idea on which one you're going to go with. Don't second guess yourself. Just go with that. You already know. You know. In your heart of hearts, you know which one you want. Do it. Just go with that one. Don't second guess. Go with that one. Peace.